wait. And then this is the last chorus. The last chorus, the last chorus, we will be on this rectangle and on the center stage. All of you will be outside of the rectangle. It's very important. Why? Because this rectangle is going to move up. Yes. So none of you, if you're standing here, it's dangerous. The ending. This is your whole bit. This is your whole bit. This is the last chorus.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dada Sham, a very, very warm welcome to each and every one of you. Bhajans and kirtans have a way of easily uplifting our souls and connecting us to the divine. We are blessed that we have in our midst soulful singers, Ketan Guruji, Kishorji, Rashmi, Neha, Hans, Jash, and many, many more who have devoted their time and their beautiful voices that will touch our hearts. So, together, let us immerse ourselves completely in this soul steering session of divine melodies.
Dada Sham,
Dada Sham,
Dada Sham.
Dada Sham.
अपने शहर में आज संत पधारे हैं, दीदी कृष्णा पधारी हैं। आइए आप सभी को बधाइयां देते हुए भजन सत्संग शुरू करते हैं। ये समय आपका और हमारा समय है। ओम 3 बार बोलकर गणेश जी का आह्वान करके प्यारे दादाजी के, पूज्य दादाजी के प्यारे प्यारे भजन हम सब मिलकर गाएंगे। सब बोले दादा श्याम,
Dada Sham,
दादा श्याम,
Dada Sham.
ओ ओ ओ वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे सर्वकार्येषु बोलो गणेश भगवान की जय। बोलो दादा श्याम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम श्री दादा श्याम जय दादा श्याम
बोलो दादा श्याम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम श्री दादा श्याम जय दादा श्याम
बोलो तुम बिन जाओ दादा तुम बिन जाओ तुम बिन जाओ बोलो दादा श्याम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम श्री दादा श्याम जय दादा श्याम
बोलो दादा श्याम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम श्री दादा श्याम जय दादा श्याम
मानवता की सीख दिलाई इस जीवन की मुझको राह दिखाई
मानवता की सीख दिलाई इस जीवन में मुझको राह दिखाई
मेरा जीवन तुमको अर्पण
मेरा जीवन तुझको अर्पण
तुम बिन जाओ कहाँ तुम बिन जाओ कहाँ दादा तुम बिन जाओ तुम बिन जाओ
बोलो दादा श्याम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम श्री दादा श्याम जय दादा श्याम बोलो दादा श्याम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम श्री दादा श्याम जय दादा श्याम
करता तुम हो तुम ही हो कर्मा 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 प्रेममयी तुम करुणा के सागर प्रेममयी तुम करुणा के सागर तुम बिन जाओ कहाँ तुम बिन जाओ कहाँ दादा तुम बिन जाओ तुम बिन जाओ
दादा श्याम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम श्री दादा श्याम जय दादा श्याम बोलो दादा श्याम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम श्री दादा श्याम जय दादा श्याम
श्री दादा श्याम जय दादा श्याम
श्री दादा श्याम जय दादा श्याम
बोलो दादा श्याम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम श्री दादा श्याम जय दादा श्याम सब बोलो दादा श्याम
श्याम
दादा श्याम शरणं मम दादा श्याम शरणं मम दादा
शरणं मम दादा श्याम शरणं मम दादा श्याम शरणं मम
सांसों की माला में सिमरूं मैं तेरा नाम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम
सांसों की माला से सिमरो मैं तेरा नाम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम
तेरी शरण में हम आए
तेरी शरण में हम आए
तेरे चरणों में मेरा धाम दादा श्याम
तेरे चरणों में मेरा धाम दादा श्याम
दादा श्याम दादा श्याम
दादा श्याम दादा श्याम
सांसों की माला में सिमरूं मैं तेरा नाम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम
सांसों की माला से सिमरो मैं तेरा नाम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम
दादा श्याम दादा श्याम
दादा श्याम दादा श्याम
तेरे दर्शन के हम प्यासे
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 भीगी पलके राह निहारी
भीगी पल के राह निहारे
नाम की माला जपते जपते जीवन किया तेरे नाम दादा श्याम
नाम की माला जपते जपते जीवन किया तेरे नाम दादा श्याम
दादा श्याम दादा श्याम
दादा श्याम दादा श्याम
सांसों की माला में सिमरूं मैं तेरा नाम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम
सांसों की माला से सिमरो मैं तेरा नाम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम
दादा श्याम दादा श्याम
दादा श्याम दादा श्याम
हरे कृष्ण
कृष्ण
हरे राम
राम
राधा श्याम
श्याम
राधा श्याम
हरे कृष्ण
कृष्ण
हरे राम
राम
दादा श्याम दादा श्याम
हरे कृष्ण
कृष्ण
हरे राम
राम
राधा श्याम
श्याम
राधा श्याम
हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम
हरे कृष्ण
कृष्ण
हरे राम
राम
राधा श्याम
श्याम
राधा श्याम राधा श्याम राधा श्याम
सब बोलो दादा श्याम।
दादा श्याम।
मेरे प्राणों के आधार दादा, मेरी जिंदगी मेरा प्यार दादा, आए हैं तेरे द्वार दादा, दे मेहर निहार दादा, आए हैं तेरे द्वार, दे मेहर निहार, ले चल उस पार दादा 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 दादा। ओ मेरे प्राणों के आधार दादा, मेरे प्राणों के आधार दादा, मेरी जिंदगी मेरा प्यार दादा, मेरी जिंदगी मेरा प्यार दादा, आए हैं तेरे द्वार दादा, आए हैं तेरे द्वार दादा, दे मेहर निहार दादा, दे मेहर निहार दादा, ओ आए हैं तेरे द्वार, दे मेहर निहार, दे चल उस पार दादा 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 दादा। ओ मेरे प्राणों के आधार दादा, मेरी जिंदगी मेरा प्यार दादा, दादा श्याम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम, अरे दादा श्याम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम, ओ दादा श्याम, हम सबका सहारा दादा, हम सबका सहारा दादा, भक्तों का दुलारा दादा, भक्तों का दुलारा दादा, तू प्यार ही प्यार दादा, तू प्यार ही प्यार दादा, तू अपरंपार दादा, तू अपरंपार दादा, आए हैं तेरे द्वार, दे मेहर निहार, ले चल उस पार दादा 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 दादा। बोलिए सारे, मेरे प्राणों के आधार दादा, मेरी जिंदगी मेरा प्यार दादा, दादा श्याम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम। हरे कृष्णा हरे राम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम, 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 बोलिए हरे कृष्णा हरे राम दादा श्याम 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 दादा श्याम, हरे दादा श्याम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम हरे दादा श्याम 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 दादा
सब बोलो दादा श्याम।
दादा श्याम।
हरि बोल। जय जय दादा श्याम 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 हरि बोल। हम सबके प्यारे दादा श्याम। हम सबके प्यारे दादा श्याम। जग से न्यारे दादा श्याम। जग से न्यारे दादा श्याम। हम सबके प्यारे दादा श्याम। हम सबके प्यारे दादा श्याम। जग से न्यारे दादा श्याम। जग से न्यारे दादा श्याम। शरणागत बिकी अनमोल। जय जय दादा श्याम हरि बोल। शरणागत बिकी अनमोल। जय जय दादा श्याम हरि बोल। 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 जय जय दादा श्याम 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 गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो गोविंद बोलो हरि गोपाल बोलो राधा रमण श्री गोविंद बोलो राधा रमण श्री गोविंद बोलो राधा श्याम 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 राधा श्याम। है सबसे निराले प्यारे दादा श्याम। है प्राणों से प्यारे प्यारे दादा श्याम। है प्राणों से प्यारे प्यारे दादा श्याम। है सबसे निराले प्यारे दादा श्याम। है प्राणों से प्यारे प्यारे दादा श्याम। है प्राणों से प्यारे प्यारे दादा श्याम। तो रग रग में छाया सभी में समाया। तो रग रग में छाया सभी में समाया। यहाँ है वहाँ है यहाँ है वहाँ प्यारे दादा श्याम है प्राणों से प्यारे प्यारे दादा श्याम है प्राणों से प्यारे प्यारे दादा श्याम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम श्याम दादा श्याम
बोलिए
दादा श्याम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम श्याम दादा 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 श्याम श्याम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम श्याम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम श्याम दादा 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 श्याम हे दादा श्याम दादा श्याम जपो रे दादा श्याम सुखदाई दादा श्याम सुखदाई जपो रे दादा श्याम सुखदाई दादा श्याम 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 एक दादा श्याम एक ब्रह्म रूप है दादा श्याम एक ब्रह्म रूप दादा श्याम एक ब्रह्म रूप है दादा श्याम एक ब्रह्म रूप है सबके सदा सहाय सबके सदा सहाय दादा श्याम मेरे चरण कमल में दादा श्याम के चरण कमल में नित नित कर हर शावे दादा श्याम 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 दादा
Thank you.
बोलो दादा श्याम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम श्री दादा श्याम जय दादा श्याम Dada Sham, Dada Sham, Shri Dada Sham, Jai Dada Sham, Bolo Dada Sham, Dada Sham, Dada Sham, Shri Dada Sham, Jai Dada Sham. दादा आप मेरी धन दौलत है, आप ही मेरी शान। दादा आप मेरी धन दौलत है,
Namaskar,
आप ही
Dada Sham. And good evening, everyone. But that's an understatement, right? It is actually a super fantastic evening. For this evening is a celebration of the miracle that is called Dada. The miracle of his love and how his miraculous love has unfolded in each of our lives. I, Mirza Pursani, welcome you all in Dada's love and joy to this evening's program on behalf of Sadhu Waswani Center, Jakarta. May I call upon our chief guest, Didi Krishna Kumari, the executive head of the Sadhu Waswani mission, to please come forward and begin our beautiful evening by lighting the lamp. May I also call upon Mr. K.K. Agarwal and Mrs. Rita Thakur, the chairperson of the Sadhu Waswani Mission Jakarta, to please come on stage and light the lamp. Thank you.
Asatu ma sadgamaya, tamasu ma jyotirgamaya, mrityurmamritam gamaya. Asatu ma sadgamaya, tamasu ma jyotirgamaya, mrityurmamritam gamaya. Asatu ma sadgamaya.
Thank you, Didi Krishna, Mrs. Rita Thakur, and Mr. Agarwal for a beautiful start of the evening. As we lit the lamp, may we also light up the light of divinity, wisdom, intellect, and good works in us. Ladies and gentlemen, I now invite you to witness a spectacular performance by Resham Pursani. This heartfelt performance of video mapping is dedicated to our master, revered Dada J.P. Waswani. Through this performance, we hope to evoke the emotions that we feel when we are around Dada. Dada, you are always with us. The seasons of my life, my beloved Dada, are filled with you. The autumns, the springs, the winters, and summers, my beloved Dada, are full of you. In my tears and in my smiles, in my lows and in my highs, my beloved Dada, I feel you. In the storms and in the rains, my beloved Dada, you are with me. Through every passing moment, from eternity to infinity, my beloved Dada, you are with me. O pyare Dada, tu sang mera. O pyare Dada, tu sang mera. Dada, I know wherever I am, you are always with me. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please put your hands together for this beautiful performance that you are about to witness.
गुरुदेवाय नमः गुरुदेवाय नमः गुरुदेवाय नमः
तुझे सोचती हूँ मैं शाम सुबह, तेरा प्यार मिले बस यही है दुआ। तुझे सोचती हूँ मैं शाम सुबह, तेरा प्यार मिले बस यही है दुआ। तेरे ही ख्यालों में डूबी रहूं, इससे ज्यादा मुझे और चाहिए क्या। उस सारे गम में दादा तू संग मेरे, हर एक मौसम में दादा तू संग मेरे, इस पल में भी मेरे दादा तू संग मेरे। ओ प्यारे दादा तू संग मेरे, ओ प्यारे दादा तू संग मेरे। हाँ हाँ मेरे दादा तू संग मेरे। भटकती फिरी हूँ मैं यहाँ से वहाँ, तू मिला तो मिला मुझे सारा जहाँ। मेरी धड़कनों में है तेरी सदा, दिल मेरा कह रहा शुक्रिया 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 शुक्रिया। उस सारे गम में दादा तू संग मेरे, हर एक मौसम में दादा तू संग मेरे, इस पल में भी मेरे दादा तू संग मेरे। ओ प्यारे दादा तू संग मेरे, ओ प्यारे दादा संग मेरे मेरे दादा, तू संग मेरे, तू संग मेरे मेरे दादा, तू संग मेरे, तू संग मेरे मेरे दादा, तू संग मेरे.
Wow, wasn't that a spectacular performance, ladies and gentlemen? A big round of applause for this masterpiece of work, really. That made me cry and smile all at once. It just made me relive the moments with our beloved Dada. As you all know, Dada J.P. Vaswani is the purest soul who dedicated his life in servitude of the poor and needy. He is the true embodiment of love, compassion, and forgiveness. This reminds me of a miraculous true story about Dada and one of his followers. Would you like me to share it with you? Okay. This is a story of a young mom. And the story touches my heart every time because I'm also a mother. A young mom met with a tragic accident, a tragic sport accident during one of her travels. Due to her accident, her motor nerve was severely impaired, leaving her unable to move her arm. The surgeons that she met had passed the verdict: no chance of recovering, no chance of movement for that arm. And we know for mothers how much it means to us to caress our children, to lift them up, to carry them, to love them. How much that means to us. The young mother got an opportunity to meet Dada. Dada smiled and gently rubbed her arm. "All will be well, my child," he said. "If it is not 100% well, it will be 90%. But the earnest mom and all that she wanted was to be with her child, was to recover for her children. She said, "But I want to feed and I want to be with my child. I need my arm to move." So Dada looked up at her and he smiled. Then he said, "If you want it 100% well, then it will be 100% well." Such was Dada's love for all of us. It was like the ocean, unconditioning, crossing boundaries and frontiers, and enveloping the whole world. His love was his miracle. A saint's heart like Dada is aligned to God, and thus each moment in a saint's life is so divine and so flowing. When a saint speaks, he speaks from the knowledge of the higher realm, for he has realized God. Let us now listen to the eternal truths from Dada as he spells them out from the devotion and love of his heart.
Friends and fellow devotees of the Lord, I am told that we are met together at a question answer session. Questions can be asked by anyone. Likewise, answers too can be given by anyone. But surely there will be some questions to which I may not be able to give adequate answers. And if at any time you find that you have a better answer than the one that I have given to a question, kindly don't hesitate in asking for the mic. Nothing will make me happier than to leave this beautiful house having been enlightened by your wisdom, by your knowledge, by your experience. If you permit, we will start the question answer session.
Dada, if everything is predestined, according to the law of karma, what and how much is our free will?
Predestined doesn't mean that you had no freedom. Predestined actually means it was you who have made your destiny. You are the builder of your destiny. You are the maker of your own fate. What I am doing today will be my destiny tomorrow. What I did yesterday is my destiny today. Yesterday I made my today's destiny. And today I am making my destiny tomorrow. We ourselves, nobody can impose anything on us from outside. God has given us total freedom. God has given us as much freedom as He has kept for Himself. But freedom entails responsibility. I am free to choose good or evil. The Rishi in the Upanishad uses two terms, prayer and Shreya. Prayer and Shreya. Prayer is the pleasant, Shreya is the good. So many of us opt for pleasure. The path of pleasure is a smooth, slippery path. It costs no effort to walk over it. We just slide over that path. But it leads to our doom. The path of Shreya is a thorny path. It is a stony path. It is a steep path. It is a path paved with flames. But it leads to our highest good. We have to choose. The choice we made yesterday is our destiny today. The choice that we will make today will form our destiny tomorrow. We are the builders of our own destiny. We are the makers of our own fate. If only we understand this. Each one of us has been given a field of life. In this field of life, we are sowing seeds. Every thought that I think, every word that I utter, every action that I perform, every feeling that wakes up within me is a seed which drops in the field of life. One day that seed is going to germinate, it is going to sprout, it is going to yield fruit. That fruit, it may be bitter, it may be sweet, it may be sour, it may be insipid, will have to be eaten by me and me alone. No one can help me there. This is how destiny is formed. You have formed your own destiny. Destiny is not something that has been imposed on you from outside. No. You are the builder of your own destiny.
Dada, how can we cut our identity with our body? I'm not this body. How can we get firm in this? That we are not this body.
Through prayer, through meditation, and through selfless service. These are the three methods of getting over the idea that you are the body. Our greatest difficulty Perhaps our greatest blunder is our identification with the body. Suppose I were to tell you today that I am this shawl that I have worn, you will all laugh at me. But that is what we all have been doing. We have been identifying ourselves with this body, which is only a shawl which has covered me. It is only a shirt which I wore. If you want to get over it, if you want to become participants of true knowledge, you can either pray for it, you can meditate, or you can forget yourself in selfless service of the surrounding world.
Dada, what is in a satsang that can appeal to the younger generation? Very often, what we hear at discourses is repetitive.
What is not repetitive in this world? What is not repetitive in this world? You go to the school, the teacher repeats the same thing. You go to the college, the professor repeats the same thing. What is not repetitive? It is through repetition that a thing gets firmly stuck in our subconscious. A time comes when it is taken over by the subconscious. And that is a great day when it is taken over by the subconscious. Repetition is the law of life. I have never been to a disco. I have heard that there are discos. What they are, I do not know. But they must be dancing and doing that. Do they dance in new ways? They must be dancing in the same old way, repetition. And yet you go every day. You go night after night to the disco. It's all repetition. If you want to live a creative life, you must practice silence. Enter into the depths that are within you. True creativity is within you. But going within is not very easy. It's not an easy matter, especially in this present day world, because our minds, they are chanchal. They keep on wandering. It's only with an ekagra mind, one-pointed mind, that you can go within.
Beloved Dadaji, what is more helpful in the bhakti way? Listening to Leela of gods and saints, or reading moral stories and trying to improve oneself?
On the path of bhakti, a stage comes when you realize that you cannot improve yourself. Then you surrender yourself completely to the Lord. And you say, God, you have to improve me. I cannot improve myself. And then you realize that all these other things, they help you in improving yourself. Listening to the Leelas of God, meditating on His vibhutis, all these things, they help. Because thought is a great force in the life of every individual. As you think, so you become. If you think God thoughts, you will become God. If you think terrorist thoughts, you will become a terrorist.
Dadaji, there are few people who hate us but pretend in front of others that they are very good. Our hatred is so much that it's shown on their faces. How do we get to deal with them?
The great teacher, Gautama Buddha, who appeared in India 2500 years ago, he said, hatred ceaseth not by hatred, hatred ceaseth by love. If someone hates me, it is my duty to go and love him. That is how hatred will be wiped out. If I meet hatred with hatred, hatred will keep on growing. You hate me, I hate you in return. Then you will hate me still more. And I will keep on hating you still more. And hatred will keep on growing. But if we want hatred to decrease, then we should meet hatred with love. And that has been the witness of the saints, the sages of every age. They have always met hatred with love.
Dada, when someone speaks ill of us, we feel hurt. What is it that feels hurt within us?
It is the ego sense. If you feel hurt, it means you are still dominated by the ego sense. That the thraldom of the ego must break. We are slaves, so many of us, to the ego. The ego is our master.
Dada, I have wasted my life trying to please everybody, but neither I have succeeded in pleasing anybody, and in the bargain I have lost precious time. What should I do now?
Start pleasing God. Please God. Don't think of what the people around you feel or think or say. Gurudev Sadhu Vaswani used to say to us, repeat those words to yourself again and again. They say, what do they say? Let them say. They say, what do they say? Let them say. Yeah. Your desire should be only to please God.
Wow, there are so many words of wisdom in that video. And as you immerse yourself in it, there's so much more depth and understanding that you get. Dada's words is like a lamp that lights up our path, isn't it? May I be a lamp that unfolds the light of love, of sympathy and service in the darkness of these days. This was what dear Dada taught us, and this was how he lived his entire life. The Limb for Limbless initiative has been born out of his vision of compassion and service. It was pioneered by Sadhu Waswani Center, Jakarta. It fits limbs to those that are limbless and enables them with independent mobility and a new life. Day after day, the Limb for Limbless initiative brings hope and happiness to a person's life. Seeing thousands and thousands of patients coming in unable to walk and leaving the center independently mobile and joyous with a sense of higher self-esteem is indeed the best reward of this work. Ladies and gentlemen, you will now watch a miracle of Dada's love unfold as you witness a dance performance by actually those beneficiaries who have been fitted with artificial limbs. They not only can walk, but they can run, and they can also dance, just like us. Please sit back and watch the miracle of beloved Dada unfold. A big round of applause.
bisa patahkan kakiku, tapi tidak mimpi-mimpiku. Kau bisa lumpuhkan tanganku, tapi tidak mimpi-mimpiku. Kau bisa merebut senyumku, tapi sungguh tak akan lama. Kau bisa merobek hatiku, tapi aku tahu obatnya. Manusia-manusia kuat, itu kita. Jiwa-jiwa yang kuat, itu kita. Manusia-manusia kuat, itu kita. Jiwa-jiwa yang kuat, itu kita. Kau bisa hitamkan putihku, kau takkan gelapkan apapun. Kau bisa runtuhkan jalanku, kan ku temukan jalan yang lain. Manusia-manusia kuat, itu kita. Jiwa-jiwa yang kuat, itu kita. Manusia-manusia kuat, itu kita. Jiwa-jiwa yang kuat, itu kita. Bila bukan adanya, tidak satu pun jelasmu akan tolak bahagia. Manusia-manusia kuat, itu kita. Jiwa-jiwa yang kuat, itu kita. Manusia-manusia kuat, itu kita. Jiwa-jiwa yang kuat, itu kita. Kau bisa patahkan kakiku, patah tanganku, rebut senyumku, hitamkan putihnya hatiku, tapi tidak mimpi-mimpiku.
Ladies and gentlemen, another big round of applause for this spectacular performance. It's true what they say, that with Guru's grace, everything is possible. And today is truly a testament of that. What a lovely and beautiful performance. Before I introduce our next performance, I would like to ask you a question. Feel free to raise your hand if you feel so. Do you feel that as we move in today's world, filled with technological advances and growth, we are constantly distracted? Do you feel that despite the amount of information available, we feel anxious and filled with constant doubts? Okay. Do you feel that although we may move in the crowds and multitudes, although we may be surrounded by our own, there's still a strange loneliness, a void that no one can fill? It seems as if it has been vacant for ages and many lifetimes. And then a time comes when, as if miraculously, this void is filled. It is filled by a love that is pure, a love that is so luminous that all else just fades away. A love that is real, that is unconditional, that is unfailing, a love that is selfless and enduring, and a love that is ever smiling with gleaming eyes, warm and tender. A love whose name is Dada. And then my heart can only sing, Jaha bhi dekhu main, बस तेरा ही प्यार मैंने पाया है. Wherever I look, my dearest Dada, I behold thee. I behold thy love. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, come, feel enveloped by the secure, selfless love of Dada.
Coronavirus pandemic. The whole world was hit. More than 770 million people were infected, 6.9 million of them died. It was horrible. Turns out it was just a trailer. The next one will be much worse.
A recent HHS government health survey found that nearly half of young adults 18 to 25 had experienced either substance use or mental health disorder during the height of the pandemic.
Emotions were very high and very negative.
You know, the most obvious solution is calling a friend or checking on your neighbor, which sounds, you know, too easy to be the solution.
Said we are to dance on this ground with the rhythm of saints to carry the sound. We will pray for the earth, for the ones yet to come. May you walk in beauty and remember your soul. Blessed we are to dance on this ground with the rhythm of saints to carry the sound. We only pray for all life, for the days yet to come. May you walk in beauty and remember your soul.
अंधेरों में नूर जगमगाया है,
जगमगाया है, नूर जगमगाया है।
तेरा उजियारा मेरी आंखों में समाया है,
आंखों में समाया है, आंखों में समाया।
जहां भी देखूं मैं हो, जहां भी देखूं मैं
बस तेरा ही प्यार, तेरा ही प्यार, तेरा ही प्यार मैंने पाया है। बस तेरा ही प्यार मैंने पाया है। सब पे बनी कृपा तेरी,
जग पे बनी कृपा तेरी,
प्रेम की डोर से सजाया है। जग को सजाया है, प्रेम से रंगाया है।
जहां भी देखूं मैं हो, जहां भी देखूं मैं
बस तेरा ही प्यार, तेरा ही प्यार, तेरा ही प्यार मैंने पाया है। बस तेरा ही प्यार मैंने पाया
है प्रेम का आधार तू, मेरे जीवन का है सार तू। तू असीम तू विशाल है, तू जग से निराला कमाल है।
कण कण में तेरा रूप समाया है।
जहां भी देखूं मैं
बस तेरा ही प्यार, तेरा ही प्यार, तेरा ही प्यार मैंने पाया है। बस तेरा ही प्यार, तेरा ही प्यार, तेरा ही प्यार मैंने पाया है।
आपके आलोक का फैला ये उजाला है, आपके आलोक का फैला ये उजाला है। कितना भी अंधेरा हो, कितना भी अंधेरा हो, आपकी हो, आपकी हो, आपकी कृपा ने हम सबको संभाला है। आपकी कृपा ने हम सबको संभाला है। कोटि कोटि वंदन दादा, कोटि कोटि वंदन, कोटि कोटि वंदन गुरुदेव, कोटि कोटि वंदन। जो कभी हिम्मत में हारा, प्यार से तुमने संवारा, प्यार से, प्यार से, प्यार से संवारा। जो कभी हिम्मत में हारा, प्यार से तुमने संवारा। जो कभी टूटी आस्था, मुश्किलों से तुमने उबारा। कोटि कोटि वंदन दादा, कोटि कोटि वंदन, कोटि कोटि वंदन गुरुदेव, कोटि कोटि वंदन, कोटि कोटि वंदन दादा, कोटि कोटि वंदन, कोटि कोटि वंदन गुरुदेव, कोटि कोटि वंदन।
Wow, what an elegant and lovely performance by our dancers. Thank you so much. It's true what they say, darkness can't drive out darkness, only a light can do so. And may our path always be illuminated by light. Next, ladies and gentlemen, I consider it my privilege to introduce to you Didi Krishna Kumari. Didi Krishna is the executive head of the Sadhu Vaswani mission. She has been blessed with the opportunity to serve Dada personally, and she has done so tirelessly and selflessly. She's energetic, open, progressive, and industrious in her efforts to take the mission and its activities forward. Her life is full of dedication and austerity, and it is truly an inspiration to each one of us. I respectfully call upon Didi Krishna Kumari to address us and give us some insights.
Dada Shyam, it's such a joy to be amidst each and every one of you. Before I begin, I would like to ask you all a question. How many of you present here believe that you have no control over your destiny? How many of you present here believe that? And how many of you believe that you can not only control, but you can create your destiny? So few. What about the others? They are in between. They are not sure. It is only when you believe that you can create your destiny, that you can control your destiny, that you can change your destiny, can you actually do it. But before I begin, let me pay my obeisance to our revered masters, revered Sadhu Vaswani, and our most beloved Dada. They are living Shaktis. They continue to inspire. They continue to elevate. They continue to uplift. They continue to transform millions of lives even today. Their teaching to us was, within each one of us lie untapped reservoirs of the Spirit. Within each one of us. You are not the weaklings you take yourself to be, was their clarion call. Within you lie tremendous powers. All you have to do is to unfold those powers, and you will be able to create your own destiny, to design your own destiny. A word of gratitude to the organizers of this evening's beautiful program. It's not merely a beautiful, but it is a heart-touching program. It is a soul-elevating program. We really felt recharged. We felt our souls uplifted. A word of gratitude to my very dear friend, and you know who she is, dear Rita. Her dynamism, her dedication, her devotion, her determination, it is so infectious. She's an inspiration to me. And I'm sure under her guidance, the center will continue to spread Dada's light, not only in Jakarta, not only in the East, not only in the West, but in entire universe. As I said, we have that potential within us. Each one of us has that potential. All we have to do is to unfold it. All that we have to do is to empower ourselves. Give up that notion that I'm weak, I'm powerless. This is something I cannot do. No. Just we need to empower ourselves. Let us just for 2 or 3 minutes close our eyes, okay? We will try to assess ourselves. We will try to analyze ourselves on the scale of 1:10, how empowered we are. Each one's level will be different. So we will close our eyes. We will not see what our neighbors are doing. We will try to assess ourselves, how empowered we are. So let's close our eyes. And I will ask you a few questions and you will answer them for yourselves in your mind. Am I truly free? Am I truly free? Am I free from stress, from tension, from fear, from worry, from anxiety, from insecurity? Or am I bound? I'm fettered. I'm bound by anger, by grudges, by resentments, hatred, jealousy, envy. Am I truly free or am I bound? If I get angry, do I blame myself or do I blame others? I say, she made me angry. Her behavior brought out the anger in me. Or do I hold myself responsible for my anger? If I get angry, how long does it take for me to get back to that center of calm? Does it take a few moments Or does it take a few minutes, or it takes a few hours, or a few days? Or some of us are still holding that grudge, that anger, that hurt, that pain in our hearts. How do I see myself when problems and difficulties come to me? What do I do? Do I try to circumvent them? Do I try to run away from them? Or do I regard them as experiences that have come to teach me something? Do I approach them in a spirit of learning? Darasha. Each one of you can analyze how empowered you are. Usually, what do? Many of us ask this one question. Which is this one question? Why me? Do you all ask that question sometimes? Yes or no? This is an interactive session. We have come to learn from each other. So your participation is very, very important. How many of you ask this question from yourselves? Sometimes. Why me? Why did this thing happen to me? Sometimes, suddenly, I'm told or I'm diagnosed with an incurable disease. Someone who's very close to me, very near to me, dear to me, is snatched away from me. Suddenly, I suffer some financial losses, or a deformed child is born to me. What is the first question that I ask? Why me? Why has this experience come in my life? Many of us even question the existence of God, and we say, if God is the God of mercy, how can He do this to me? I am the one who helps people. I am the one who's always kind, who doesn't hurt, who doesn't harm. Why do these experiences come in my life? Sometimes it so happens that I put in my best effort, I slog, I work hard, but I do not achieve success. And there is someone else who doesn't work, who's lazy, but still, whatever he does, he succeeds in it. Sometimes I have a person in my life, or maybe even in my family, who keeps on criticizing me, who tries to find fault in everything I do. And sometimes you even must have experienced this. Someone whom you never trusted came forward to help you at a difficult hour. Do you all face those experiences? Yes. And then we begin to question. Some of us, therefore, do not understand all these things, all these experiences that come to us. And then we go to astrologers. We go and show them our hand. We go and show them and we tell them, what does our horoscope say? Why do we go to astrologers? Do you all go to astrologers anytime? Yes or no? No? No one in Jakarta goes to astrologers? Instead of going to astrologers and knowing what destiny has in store for you, isn't it not better to create your own destiny, to design your own destiny? Suppose, let us take a hypothetical situation. If suppose I were to tell you that someone who is very, very close to you in your own family is going to cheat you in the next 3 months. If I just said that to you, what would you do? What would you do? Would you just listen to me? React. React in what way? Be more careful. That is at least a positive way of reacting. You will be careful. Any other reaction? Very good. I will pray. But in reality, you will do many more things in addition to prayer. You will definitely pray. Any other reaction? Will any of you start doubting everyone in the family? We will look at people, even our own family members, with a lens of suspicion. Even though someone may be meaning to do good towards me, maybe my spouse, but I will doubt his intention. How will I spend those 3 months? In doubt, in fear, in stress. Therefore, it is always better to create your own destiny. Remember, you are the architects of your own destiny. You are the designers of your own destiny. You are the creators of your own fate. How? By the choices that we make. The choices of yesterday are our destiny of today. And the choices of today will be our destiny of tomorrow. Therefore, we have to be very careful of every choice that we make. This is what Dada said to us, if you all will recall. How do we create our destiny? That is why we have gathered here together today. I would like to pass on to you 6 practical tips on how we can create our destiny. The first practical tip: take care of your thoughts. What is the first practical tip? Take care of your thoughts. Today, you will see that young people are busy making Insta reels on the power of visualization, and we all watch them. But our masters awakened us to the power of thought over a century ago. Thoughts, they affect our physical health. When we think positive thoughts, we invite wellness into our lives. When we think negative thoughts, we invite illness into our lives. We are meant to live happy, healthy, harmonious lives. But many of us, what are the lives that we are living? Of pain, of misery. Happiness is our birthright. But because we do not think the right thoughts, we let happiness elude us, happiness which is within us. Remember, thoughts are things, thoughts are forces. With every thought that we think, we are building the edifice of our own life. how particular we are, especially in Jakarta. Of what are you all particular? Especially in Jakarta. What we wear, yes. Anything else? How we look, what we wear, and most importantly, how much do we weigh? We are so particular about the weight of our body, aren't we? Even if we see something that we like, I'm so sorry, still I am not very conversant with Indonesian cuisine. I only know one gado-gado. But I don't think that interests you that much. There are many other wonderful food items. If you see even something that you like, because you are so conscious of your weight, because of your appearance, as you said, what do? You ask your friend if she has already tasted it. Is it worth cheating? Otherwise, you refrain from it. Don't you do that? But what do we do with our thoughts? We allow any and every thought to enter our mind. Before any thought enters your mind, before you make room, as before you make room for any food in your stomach, you are so careful. Before you make room for any thought in your mind, be very careful. Do not allow negative thoughts to enter your mind. This is very, very, very important. We usually think thoughts of lack. We think thoughts of what we don't have. Let us stop criticizing. Let us stop judging. Let us stop fault finding. Remember, when we find fault with others, we are only attracting those negative qualities to us. Therefore, whenever you find fault with something, be sure you are going to be having that fault someday. Therefore, stay away from fault finding. Stop complaining, start thanking. Stop criticizing, start appreciating. And firstly, let us appreciate all the dancers and all the people who put up such a beautiful performance for us today. They really brought us so close to Dada. I literally felt Dada's presence with me every moment. I could see his smile. I could feel his touch. I could experience his love. Thank you so much, each and every one of you. Today, we have lost the art of appreciating. Let me narrate to you a small, real incident from Dada's life. When Dada was a small child, a very small child, as you all saw, he was a unique child. He had come, he was a prepared soul. He had come to this earth to uplift all of us. And beloved Dada, when he was a child, it was his birthday. And on one of his birthdays, he received a gift. It was a tiny box, a very tiny box. But when Dada was given that gift of a tiny box, he was told that the box, though it looks tiny, it is a magical box. Whatever Dada was told, you whisper in this box, whatever wish you make will come true. I'm sure all of you present here would like to have that box, isn't it? Yes or no? And Dada was so excited. You don't seem to be excited, but Dada was very excited as a child. And he held that box. And what did he do? Every opportunity that he got, he started making a wish in that box throughout the day. He made so many wishes. And when it was night, he realized that none of his wishes had come true. And he said to himself, I was told this is a magical box, but none of the wishes that I made have come true. But beloved Dada was a child of faith. He said, if they have said to me, it is a magical box, there must be magic in it. And he believed in the power of prayer. And he said to himself, tonight, before I sleep, I will tell God to reveal to me how to tap the magic that is in this box. How should I see that this magical box really works? You too make this a habit. Whenever you are faced with a problem, with a situation that you cannot handle, turn to God. But turn to God in total faith. And you will really see miracles happen in your daily life. And beloved Dada offered that prayer and he went off to sleep. And he had a very sound sleep. Even after we pray to God, we keep on worrying in our sleep. Why? Because we lack faith. And when Dada woke up in the morning, he woke up with an idea. God answers our prayers. Okay, let me not go again into that direction, otherwise we will drift from where we are. And he gets an idea. What idea does he get? He says, today I will only make one wish throughout the day. What did he do on the earlier day? What did he do? He made multiple wishes. He kept on wishing many things throughout the day. But he said, today I will wish only for one thing throughout the day. And what is that one thing? He said, make today a happy day. Make today a happy day. Make today a happy day. Whenever he got an opportunity, he was only making that one wish. And to his surprise, at the end of the day, he realized that his day was indeed a happy day. And then the realization dawned on him that the magic was not in the box, but the magic was in his thinking. Remember, my dear friends, if you heard Dada, what did he say? The law of karma is the law of the seed. As you sow, so shall you reap. Therefore, be careful of the thoughts that you sow. The choice is yours. Whatever you will sow, you will reap. You cannot sow bananas and expect mangoes. Whatever you will sow, that you shall reap. How do we take care of our thoughts? What do we do? As I said to you, just as we are particular about the diet that we give to our body, we must be very careful of the diet with which we feed our mind. Therefore, we must be very careful of what we hear, of what we watch. Today, we have a toy with us all the time. What is that toy? Mobile. I don't think today it's a toy, it's become a limb of our body. Can anyone here present move out of their house without a mobile? Be careful of what you watch, of what you read on the mobile. Every morning, you're inundated with hundreds of messages. And what do? Many of us, we don't even open our messages. We keep on forwarding them without knowing what they actually are. Be careful, firstly, of what you read and what you forward to others. That's your karma again. Be careful of the diet you give to your mind. Especially, we must inculcate this habit in our children. Today, children at the age of 1, at the age of 1.5, every child has their own iPad. And we feel happy about it. Yes, technology is very important. But man must be a master of technology, not a slave of technology. That is very, very, very important. Use technology to save your time. Don't use technology to use the words which you use every day. I have no time. Why do you not have time? Because even if you get a minute, what do? You scroll your mobile. When mobiles were not there, we had so much time. Use the mobile. Yes, all these instruments have been created to make our life more easy, more comfortable, but not that we become slaves of them. They become our masters. The mobile will be happy if we don't use it, but we become unhappy when we don't use it. And most importantly, take care of the company you keep. Jero rang, sang tero rang. Especially children, today they are dragged into peer pressure. And they know sometimes that it is not the right thing that I am doing. But the peer pressure is so strong that they are sucked into it. Therefore, be careful of the company you keep. Somehow, negativity always tends to have a stronger influence on us than positivity. Therefore, focus more on positivity. I'm told, this is a research that has been made, that today children, by the time they reach the age of 7, they have already witnessed over 6,000 murders. Can you imagine? Even the games they play, they are full of violence. It's time we wake up. If we want to create a healthy planet, if we want to create healthy world, if we want to create a healthy home, we have to take care of our thoughts. I can go on this subject, but I think we have 5 more practical tips to go. How much time do we have left? How much time do we have? Rita? How much time? 30 minutes. Okay. I'll be hurried with the next 5 practical suggestions. The second practical suggestion, because instead of listening, I want you to participate. You have to answer what is the next practical suggestion. What is your most richest possession? What is your most richest possession? Let's take 3 answers. Parents, family, health, time. Time is our most valuable possession. Therefore, the second practical suggestion is take care of every moment. The word moment is very important. Not minutes, not hours, not days, but take care of every moment. Time is the richest treasure that you have. It's your priceless possession. It is something that is irreplaceable. With an inch of time, you can buy an inch of gold. But with an inch of gold, you cannot buy even 1 fraction of a second. Can you buy it? Is it available anywhere? No. Realize the value of time. Time is our richest treasure. We are so particular about spending money, aren't we? Are you particular about spending your money, or you just let it loose? Are you particular? Yes. But when it comes to spending time, we don't think. I'll tell you an incident from my life. When I was a youngster, I'm still a youngster, I went one day to an exhibition and I saw a beautiful dress and I said, I must buy it. And I bought that dress in an exhibition just for 500 rupees. And I came home very happy about it. The next day, I went to school and I took that dress with me and I went and I spoke to my friends about it. I said, it's a beautiful exhibition. You all must go. And I wanted to show them the dress, which I did. And my very close friend, she said to me, I also went to this exhibition yesterday and I picked up exactly the same dress. And just see the question that I asked her. I asked her, how much did you pay for it? And she said to me, I paid 450 rupees. And all my joy evaporated. Just for 50 rupees. Can you imagine? We are so particular when it comes to parting with money. But when it comes to parting with time, we don't care about it. Something that is so precious, something that is invaluable. Every morning, remember this, God credits each one of us with 1440 minutes. It is credited to our account. How do we use those 1440 minutes is our choice, and our choice will determine our destiny. Therefore, be careful of how you use your time. Therefore, set your priorities right. This is very, very, very important. Set your priorities right and see that you allot your time, you divide your day according to your priorities. Have you all heard the name of Dale Carnegie? He came up with the idea of day tight compartments. And he got this idea from watching, he used to go and watch ships. In those days, ships used to sink. Why? Because water used to enter into the ship. Remember, whenever water enters into the ship, it is sure to sink. And the shipbuilders in those days, they came up with this idea. Which idea? They said that they would create sealable compartments in the ship, so that if water entered even one compartment, it would get sealed there. It would not be permitted to leak into the other compartment, and thereby the boat, the ship will be saved from getting drowned. And he said, every morning when you get up, you divide your day into day-tight compartments. Allocate time for all the activities based on your priorities. And see that the time that you have allocated for one activity does not spill into the other. Allocate time for your mobiles. Don't make it a habit of turning to them again and again and still again. Don't get distracted. Allocate time for every single thing. For remember, time is precious. Dada taught me this lesson but let me not tell you so many stories, otherwise we will not complete the other practical suggestion. Let us move on to the third practical suggestion. The third practical suggestion is, what was the first one? I can't hear you all. You all are so many. Take care of your thoughts. The second, not time. First secret of success is be specific. Time is a very generalized term. Take care of every moment. That is very, we just say we'll take care of our time, and that we never do. Take care of every single moment. Now, to take care of our thoughts, to take care of our time, or if you want to accomplish anything, what do you need? What do you need? Willpower, yes. You need willpower, you need strength. And from where does the strength come? Remember, the source of strength is God. Therefore, the third practical suggestion is connect to the powerhouse. We all have a powerhouse within us, but we are living our lives in a way as if we have power failure. There is a powerhouse within each one of us. All we have to do is to connect to that powerhouse. The word connect is very important. And you all know what connectivity is. I don't have to teach you. What do you do to use your mobile every day? You charge it. Otherwise, the same mobile, it's just a instrument. It's a useless instrument. It's only when you charge the mobile can you use it. Similarly, this body, you can use it rightly to create your destiny only if you charge it. Otherwise, you become victims. Don't live the life of a victim. Live the life of a creator. Therefore, connect to God. Begin your day with God. Begin your day by setting aside 15 minutes for yourself. Remember, God is nothing else. God is our true self, our higher self. Begin with 15 minutes. Dada would tell us, begin with 15 minutes of PQT, personal quiet time. Those 15 minutes, if you charge yourself, then you will be able to face the day with strength, with courage, with confidence. Connect yourself to the source. I recall with Beloved Dada was very accessible. I remember one devotee had purchased a huge, beautiful, spacious bungalow, and they invited Dada to first come and bless the bungalow. But they requested Dada that please try and come before sunset. And we actually reached there. It was almost 6:05. And we thought, Dada thought that it would be 10-15 minutes and we will move out of the house. So we reached there. It was 6 o'clock. And we saw it was a beautiful house. The architecture was beautiful. The interiors were beautiful. There were chandeliers, name it. The landscaping was beautiful. But we saw throughout the house, there were candles burning. We thought maybe they are welcome candles. And when the sun set, still the candles continued to burn and we did not see any light in the house. And we wondered and we asked the host. We said, why is it, in spite of having such beautiful chandeliers, such beautiful lights, there is only a candle light in this beautiful house? And what was their reply? They said, we have still not connected ourselves to the powerhouse. This is what we do. Many a times we find that we are surrounded by darkness. We are surrounded by loneliness. We are surrounded by insecurity, by depression, whatever you name it. Why? Because we have not connected ourselves to this powerhouse. From today, how many of us will try to begin our day by connecting to the source of everything that is good? How many of us will try? Very good. You will surely be able to create your own destiny. Give time to yourself. And then you will see that whatever you will do with more focus, with more concentration. The same work you will do in a shorter period of time. The fourth practical suggestion, right? Are we into the fourth? Your Bunty, right? Will someone tell me when to wind up? Give me 5 minutes notice, right? So that I know. The fourth practical suggestion. Before we come to the fourth, do you all have eagles in Jakarta? Yes or no? No. Okay. Does any one of you know what is the speciality of an eagle? What is the quality of an eagle? They fly very high. Any other quality? Sorry? Any other vision? What vision do they have? Is the speciality of an eagle? The eagle can predict, it can foresee an incoming storm. But when an eagle foresees the storm, what does it do? It doesn't hide, but it uses the storm, it uses the winds of the storm to rise still higher. That is what we have to do. We have to use the winds, all the difficulties and challenges. In fact, when difficulties and challenges come to us, we say, does God exist? If he existed, he would have not sent these difficulties to me. No. When difficulties and dangers come to us, we have to rise higher. We have to use those difficulties to increase our connection with God, to increase our strength, to increase our power. Then the storms will not affect us. And to be able to fly, what do we need? We need to be light. If you're heavy, we can't even run. This we are talking of flying. To be able to fly, we need to be light. But are we light? Maybe we are light in the weight of our bodies, but our hearts are burdened. What are our hearts burdened with? With hurts, with grudges, with resentments. Whenever someone hurts us, what do? Do we forget it? Do we forgive them? Forgetting comes later. Do we forgive them? No. When we are hurt, we feel the pain, and the pain causes a wound in us. And what do we do to that wound? We go on repeating those words. We go on repeating that behavior to us in our mind again and again. And that pain, that wound keeps on becoming deeper and deeper. Let go. Learn to forgive. Learn to forget. It is only when we forgive and forget can we become light. Just as we decided that every morning we will set aside 15 minutes to charge ourselves, every night just set aside 2 or 3 minutes before going to bed. And what will you do in those 2 or 3 minutes? Forgive everyone. Forgive everyone who has wronged you, who has hurt you, who has angered you, who has spread scandals against you, maybe something that is not true. Forgive them. And you will see that you will sleep peacefully. You will get up with a new energy, with a greater vitality. Learn to forgive. Forgive and forget. I could narrate to you so many instances how when we forgive, we actually grow. It is a gift. Forgiveness, remember, is a gift that you give to yourself, not to someone whom you forgive. Why? We will not dwell on that today. Let us move on to the next practical suggestion. Which number is it? Do you all remember the 4 practical suggestions? What is the first one? take care of your thoughts. Second, every moment. Third, connect to the powerhouse. Fourth, become light. Practical suggestion number 5. Practical suggestion number 5 is the corollary of forgiveness is compassion. Be kind, be loving. Put yourself in the other person's place. This is very, very, very important. What is the one Mahavakya of all the rishis, the one teaching of all the rishis of ancient India? Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. We all belong to one family. Therefore, remember, I think I'm cheating you, but actually I'm not cheating you, I'm cheating myself. Because we all belong to one family. Remember, life is a boomerang. What you send out comes back to you. Therefore, be kind, be loving, be gentle, be compassionate. Look for opportunities to do as much good as you can, to as many as you can, on as many occasions as you can, and as long as you can. I wanted to narrate to you a very touching incident from Dada's life, how he used criticism to transform the life of that individual. But today there is no time. When you help others, when your compassion, when you develop compassion, when you grow in love, you can bring about the biggest miracle, the greatest miracle, the miracle of transformation. And the last practical suggestion, trust the one in charge. Who is in charge of this universe? God. Trust in Him. Our beloved Dada said to us, walk with God today and trust Him for the morrow. But what do? We worry today, and therefore we cannot trust Him for tomorrow. Our today goes only in worrying. Walk with God today and trust Him for the morrow. This is very, very, very important. Therefore, cultivate faith. What does faith do to us? Faith creates a shield around us. It creates an armor around us. And what does an armor do? What does a shield do? It protects you. Then the arrows of pain, of suffering, of misery will not pierce you. Why? Because you have faith in that power. As I said to you, I can narrate to you so many incidents, but time is not there. Instances from Dada's life don't fail me, but time fails me. In the few minutes that are left, if you like, we can just end with a small mini meditation. Are you all interested in it, or would you like to close now? Are you sure? Okay, it's a very small meditation, and if you're like, you all can practice it as many times as you want during the day. It will help you to create your own destiny. It will empower you to create your own destiny. Let us sit relaxed. Sit in a comfortable posture. Let your feet rest gently on the ground. Don't try to cross your legs. Just for a few minutes, let your feet gently rest on the ground. Let us take in a few deep breaths. As you inhale deeply. Feel your lungs expand, and as you exhale, exhale completely. And as you exhale, let go of all the tension, let go of all the stress, all the negativity that is within you. Anything that has disturbed you, just let go of it. Let go. Let go. Continue breathing deeply and continue exhaling every disturbance, every stress until you feel totally relaxed, totally at ease, totally light. Now, visualize an artist. An artist with a blank canvas in front of him. The possibilities open to him are infinite. With every stroke, he can create what he likes. Life too is a canvas. We have the freedom to create what we choose to. With every thought that we think, with every action that we perform, we leave a mark on our life. We have the freedom to choose the colors we wish to use. Sometimes life presents challenges. And these challenges, they threaten to dim the brightness of our painting. They threaten to dim the brightness of our life, the joy of our life. But remember what the painter does. The painter uses contrasts to enhance his painting. Let us also use these challenges to enrich our lives. Let us not try to avoid them. Let us not try to circumvent them, but let us use them to enrich our lives. Affirm to yourself, I am the creator of my destiny. My fate is in my hands. I will use the freedom that is given to me wisely and well. Remember, life is not only doing, life is being in the present, being mindful, being aware. Say to yourself, I am in the present moment. I am in the present moment. I am mindful. I am aware. I will create a destiny that is meaningful, that is useful, that is purposeful. Take a minute and create what you think, what you wish your destiny to be. How would you like to shape it? How would you like to create it? Reaffirm to yourself, I will use the freedom to create the destiny of my choice. I will be aware. I will be mindful. I will make the right choice. Now, gently open your eyes and carry the joy of this freedom as you return to your homes tonight. Thank you so much, Dada Shah.
We thank you, Didi Krishna, for your beautiful wisdom. It mirrors the teachings of our beloved Dada. I hope we step out of this hall awakened with fresh perspectives and illuminated with positive and practical thoughts to move forward in our life. Thank you to all the dancers, volunteers, and vendors that has brought this event to life. All your hard work and your efforts are sincerely appreciated. And a heartfelt thanks to Mrs. Rachna Nandwani, who has volunteered her time and skills to get our participants ready. We thank all of you for coming here and giving us your time and blessings for this event. We truly appreciate it. Please, as you make your way out, do not leave without having dinner that has been arranged outside. Thank you so much for your love and your time, everyone. Dada Sham.
Bolo Dada Sham, Dada Sham, दादा श्याम श्री दादा श्याम जय दादा श्याम। बोलो दादा श्याम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम श्री दादा श्याम जय दादा श्याम। बोलो दादा श्याम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम श्री दादा श्याम जय दादा श्याम। दादा आप मेरी धन दौलत है, आप ही मेरी शान। दादा आप मेरी धन दौलत है, आप ही मेरी शान। तुम बिन जाऊं कहाँ, तुम बिन जाऊं कहाँ, तुम बिन जाओ मैं कहाँ, तुम बिन जाऊं कहाँ। बोलो दादा श्याम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम श्री दादा श्याम जय दादा श्याम। बोलो दादा श्याम दादा श्याम दादा श्याम श्री दादा श्याम जय दादा श्याम। मानवता की सीख दिलाई, इस जीवन की मुझको राह दिखाई। मानवता की सीख दिलाई, इस जीवन की मुझको राह दिखाई। मेरा जीवन तुमको अर्पण, मेरा जीवन तुमको अर्पण। तुम बिन जाऊं कहाँ, तुम बिन जाऊं कहाँ, तुम बिन जाओ मैं